To make the creamy pumpkin soup, we first start by cutting our pumpkin into 3/4 inch cubes. Always try and make sure that your vegetables are cut into a very even size, so when they actually cook, they cook very evenly. After the pumpkins are done, we're going to move on to the onion. Onion has to be cut into large chunks. For the soup, we try and use the white onions because they have a high moisture content. They're also slightly sweet, and they give a good body to the soup, and also give a very nice flavor. Also, because the color is white in shade, they don't really lend any color to the soup, so it doesn't spoil the color soup at all. 3 cloves of garlic, roughly sliced and set to go. Now all the vegetables will actually go into a pot. This is basically one pot, and you don't require any oil at all in this. It's a very light kind of a soup, so there's no oil to go there. The garlic goes in, the onion goes in, and then goes in the pumpkin. Now I'm going to put water in this, and enough water just to actually cover. But first I'm going to sprinkle in some red chili. You can add cayenne pepper or smoked paprika, it works fine. Seasoning is important, so salt, a generous quantity of salt is required. Pumpkins are very earthy in flavor. They've got rich flavors but slightly sweetish, so they need the kind of a savory finish to it, so you need to have a good chunk of salt in that. Add in water. You can add in stock, is perfectly okay. If you have vegetable stock, feel free to add that, or chicken stock, the choice is yours. But add enough water to just submerge the pumpkins in the water. Put the pumpkins on to boil. You have to first bring the pumpkins to a rapid boil. Once the pumpkins come to a rapid boil, then you reduce the heat down and gently simmer till the pumpkins are nice and soft. This could take anything between 15 to 18 minutes for the soup to be ready. The best way to check is by actually using a tip of a knife and pressing it into the pumpkin, and once it goes through very easily, you know it is done. With the immersion rod blender, blitz the soup into a puree, into a very fine puree. You want it to be nice and silky and velvety, and when you puree it, the color of the pumpkin really gets enhanced. It becomes a lot brighter, so it becomes like a bright orange in color. Once that is done, you pour in the cream. There is no oil at all or butter at all, so the cream is the only rich creamy agent or the fattening agent in this. Also, because you're adding cream, you will need to season the food very slightly, because it does get very diluted in its flavor. Blitz it again, and here you go. It is all set. Switch off the heat, and the pumpkin soup is almost ready. Spoon out the rich creamy pumpkin soup into a bowl, and I can promise you, on a good winter evening, there is nothing better than having a nice warm hearty soup. Such a rich flavor of pumpkin, creamy, rich, and very soul satisfying. The final garnishes for this is a dollop of sour cream and little sprinkling of cracked black pepper, and that is all you need for this simple hearty soup. And if you want, like me, add a little drizzle of olive oil. So here we go. Bon appetit. Do try it and leave your comments on the section below. Happy cooking.